Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and we're back here in Tech Corp. It's been a good couple of weeks, if not a little bit more, since I was last here, and I haven't actually played the game since then, so I've kind of forgotten what we were doing. But I think I've got a rough idea. So we'll try and crack on and see where we get to next. But I do remember we ended the last episode on this announcement that having completed numerous hardware contracts and earned a fair amount of money. Look at that at the top. I've got over 5.5 million things in my bank account, whatever currency we're talking in, and I was then offered the promise of game development by the advisor. As he says there at the bottom of the screen, you can now create games! ! First you need to buy a game studio using the sales executive. We'll set him on that shortly. Next, you need to set your researcher to research game topics. So we kind of have to have some idea what kind of game we're producing. Good thinking, that man. Once some topics are discovered, you can then create games. Whoa. So up till now, we have kind of been outsourcing everything. We've been producing products, cameras and the like. The first one or two sold quite well. The last couple have sold pitifully. Look at that. I lost over 2 million on this little camera, and it's selling about one camera a day now. No, I'm not happy with that. Anyway, let's get into this. A reminder, there are still plenty of bugs in the game, plenty of issues. It is still early access. It came out just a few months ago, and the developers, they have actually been quiet for about a month or so now, since the last update. So one of the reasons for the delay in doing a new episode here was thinking, oh, there might be a new update out soon, but there hasn't been. As far as we can tell, they're working on translations into a whole variety of languages, but they have been very quiet on Discord and on Steam recently. So anticipation and expectation levels are kind of wavering among the player base, but we shall see. There's a good deal of promise here already, so let's hope they can continue that and move the game on from strength to strength. Anyway, apart from that little diversion, one of the bugs we found was that if we switch between the factory, where we're producing all sorts of components for hardware contracts, if we switch between the factory and the office where we're sat now, things go awry. We're still in the tutorial mode, and if you do that switch between the two locations, it kind of resets the tutorial and you get stuck in this ridiculous loop. So what we've done is we've set 5 machines up in the factory to constantly produce components. And I've set the raw materials on auto buy, so whenever they run out of anything, they will just buy more stuff and carry on, cranking out the components that we need. So our sales executive here, we're not going to look for game studios just yet, actually. I'm going to ask you to search for a couple more hardware contracts, because that's where we make money for the moment. What we will do though is set our researcher to stop researching desktop tech. We've already got 5 generations worth of most of our hardware kind of technology there. So let's go into adventure. Ooh, it's the adventure of game topics. So what have we got here? Alternate history, animals, buzziness. There's still a few typos here, which hopefully they're knocking on the head for the next update to the game. Hospital, ooh, Project Hospital, 2-point hospital, medieval, military. Yeah, ninja, post-apocalyptic, prison, racing. What sort of game topics shall we? Spy, superheroes, transport. Oh, we all love transport games, don't we? I mean, that's pretty much where most of the audience from my channel is coming from at the moment, I think. I don't do much with our analytics. It's from the Transport Fever series that we're doing. I'm doing. You chaps, you chapesses, you lovely people are watching them and commenting, and thank you very much for that. Should we go? Yeah, no. Space. Let's go space. I love space. As a boy, I followed the moonshots religiously almost. Okay, so let's get the guys rolling. Actually, do we have any? Oh, we have one more piece of hardware research to prototype, so we'll set our engineer doing that. Give them something to do. Okay, so what do we need? What do we have here? Now, in the hardware contracts, we can't take anything which includes inputs or Bluetooth. So I couldn't put enough machines into the factory to produce those two items. So we can't accept... Oh, we've researched space already. Oh, you're very efficient, aren't you? What should we research next? Cyberpunk? Hunting, martial arts, pirate, post-apocalyptic. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, so we can't accept anything with Bluetooth or input, so we'll accept you. And because the machines are cranking out components constantly, we usually have a good stock, so we can fulfill these contracts very quickly indeed. Yeah, we can accept you. Oh, and deliver on you too. Can't do you because you have inputs. We can do you. Yeah. We'll get to 6 million and then we'll go looking for a game studio to buy. We can't do you. Can't do you. We can do you. Oh, well, we're short of a few components on that one. That's unexpected. Oh, we've got post-apocalyptic researched. We'll also do... What else can we do here? Zombies, spy, romance. A romance in post-apocalyptic space opera. Oh, go on then. Why not? Can we click the X button? There you go. Oh, we can do you. Oh, we can deliver you. Right, we're 6 million. Okay, so our sales exec will stop researching hardware contracts for the moment, and let's go look for a game studio. Don't know why that popped up. One game studio for sale. Oh, there are going to be more. Excellent. Let's get 4 or 5 or half dozen or so. Hopefully we'll see what pops up on the list. Ooh, fun names. Ralphie Games, Catastrophic Games, Fail Whale Inc. Wow. We've got 4 Sad Games. Ooh, but however, that one, these indicators look good to me. Management, I'm assuming that's a positive. The longer that bar is a positive. And they got oh, that's 3 staff. For some reason I was reading that as level, but it's not. So that's the number of staff. So more staff presumably means more expensive. Oh yeah, right. Okay. Oh, we get a monthly cost 55. Oh, aren't you for sale anymore? Oh, did I miss my chance there? Maybe I did. You only cost the. Oh, you're very cost effective compared to 55. 2 people, not a bad management rating there. But we've got these numbers against debugging, 2D art, gameplay. I wonder if this probably feeds in mocap, I can't quite read that. I have no idea what that says. Gameplay, design, networking, AI. This might feed into the quality of games perhaps, or the level of the type of software they can produce. So fail whale. Oh, we're missing. No, we can't. Okay. So sad answer good. That's sort of the debugging, the art, design, and gameplay. Ralphie. Actually, I mean, catastrophic. Actually, looks like a good bet here. They're cheap. 2 staff. Does that mean they're going to be slow though? Let's run this on. Let's see if we get any more studios. Oh, there's another Sad Games coming up. Oh, you're a bit better actually. Management isn't so good, but you have better 3D art and design, and you're a good deal cheaper. We've got to buy somebody. Let's buy Sad Games. it sounds wrong, doesn't it? So we're going to buy you people. So IPS value. That is. Oh, is that a business term? IPS value. Initial. I can't remember now. When a company goes on the stock market, that they have. I think it's an IPS. I might be totally wrong. I'm going to ignore it because it's 0 anyway. So first, okay, so 31.5k a month. Okay. Right, so we've got a game studio, so we'll stop looking for more. We'll just take the one. Let's get these hardware contracts coming in again, because I still want to earn money while we're developing our games. Oh, my research is looking tired. Take a break. Yeah, once you've done that. We've got romance. Okay, we can accept you and deliver you. Okay, let's have a look then at designing a game. We can't do you either. Oh, we've got another game studio. Ooh, oh, actually, I like you. Can I buy 2 game studios? Because you do debugging and... No. Don't get carried away. Don't get carried away. We need to release 2 games. We've achieved one of our objectives for this stage of the game. So presumably, software creation. Okay, so that's the add-ons and we've got platforms. Oh, I don't know anything about that yet. I don't remember the advisor telling me about hardware platforms. Oh, right, okay, so we'll go to games. So we have a game studio. We'll ask Sad Games to create a game for us. In which genre? Casual, simulation, adventure games, action games. I'm thinking adventure or action. Let's go an adventure to start with. A romance adventure in space, perhaps. Oh, we need a brand. Okay, so like we've got a brand for our hardware products, which was called Ajax something or other. We need a brand for our game. Ajax. Right. Yes. This is one of the other bugs introduced by the last update to the game. They added a number of hotkeys into the game, so you could obviously just press M to go to the map. Unfortunately, if wherever you type M, even in all the dialog boxes, the inputs in a dialog box, it still responds to that as a hotkey. That might be an issue, but it's allowed me to type in M anyway, so I'm going to call my brand Ajax Max. So let's get back to our office. Oh, we need to create our game. Game. Select genre. Did I select adventure? Select the franchise. Ajax, always got that, so we're selecting, yeah, the budget. I don't know what that means. 30 days. It takes longer than that, I think, to write a game. Shall we give them 45 days? I'd like finer control on these drag along bars. Select a topic. Ooh, right. Oh, we already had Mystery Dungeon and Aliens already built in. And these are the other topics. Did I go space first? I went space first tonight. So let's go for an adventure in space. We can't click these buttons yet. Possibly a tutorial issue, but we can't select those. Oh, I need to name the game. Call it. Oh, okay. What I'm going to do. There's a workaround to this. I think I saw this on the forums. Is if I go out somewhere, type in the name I want, and then copy it and paste it into that box, we should be okay. Bear with me a second. Okay, we're back here, so we're going to have to go through all that again, are we? Genre, adventure, Ajax Max. Select the topic. It was space. And we're going to call it, paste, Space Terror. why not? I'll launch again in, say, 45 days. Seems reasonable. Next. Ooh, right, okay. So, our storyline. Basic story: good versus evil, world ending, revenge, rescue, survival. I think that's supposed to mean tragedy. Tragedy? No, I'm not. I can't sing. I'm not going to subject you to that. Don't worry. Dominate, become the greatest, defeat, hidden truth. Ooh, a space adventure, searching for the hidden truth. Yes, let's do that. Also campaign. Oh, okay. So presumably this is the length of time the players will play to complete the campaign. Does 15 hours sound reasonable? I don't tend to play those sort of campaign-y games where we have a defined end, but I'm much more of an open-ended kind of player. Oh, side missions. Pay attention. Quests, collection, mini. We'll have quests, I think. Sound design. MIDI. Do you remember the day? I imagine quite a few of you are far too young to remember MIDI soundtracks. They were lovely. They were bad, but at the time they were fabulous. They were lovely. Oh wow. Or standard composers. We'll go with standard composers, I think. Gameplay. Okay. Run and gun, tactical, stealth, hardcore, real-time strategy, or puzzles. What do you think a space adventure with quests would be? I'm thinking real-time strategy probably fits in with that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, an AI. These guys cannot spell standard, can they? Oh dear. Dynamic AI. You should always have an AI that responds to what you're doing in the game. Motion controls or basic. I'm thinking basic. I don't understand the need for motion controls in this sort of game. Primary game. Creative, survival, sandbox, co-op, horde. No, we're not fighting hordes in this, even though I've called it Terror. PvP. That's player versus player, isn't it? So that's competitive multiplayer. Creative. It's kind of a survival. Is it a survival adventure for a hidden truth? Yeah, let's go survival. Art. Well, there's a lot of choices to make here. Characters, environment. I think the character's important, or is it the environment? I think the environment's going to be the key to this game. Yeah, I think so. Select a style: isometric 3D, pixel art, stylized, photorealism, or abstract. Ooh, choices. Too many choices. Abstract. Let's go stylized, I think, rather than photorealism. Pixel art is not my thing, really. And characters, one main player. Yes, I love a game where you can customise who you are playing as, and that obviously impacts then on the way the AI responds to you, the way you interface with the environment and so on. Yeah, let's go player customisation. Environment. Space. Like obviously. Select a world. Open. They can't spell generated either. We're seeing all the typos in this stage of the game. Open world, linear. I imagine that's supposed to be linear. Dynamic. I think, although it's a campaign, we'll have a dynamic generator. Ooh, oh, cover art. Oh, lovely choices. Okay, this is the background. Okay, that I like that. Yeah, we've got a hidden truth. I think was part of our game purpose, the aim of the game, the campaign, and I've called it Space Terror. So a sort of eye watching over you. How can I move this? Oh, I move it that way. That's right. Or just white? No. I like that one best. Zoom. Ooh, okay, right, you can see. We'll leave you there. So the character on the cover is going to be our spaceman with a strangely American-looking flag. Ooh, he looks like a future scientist. Can I move you? Oh, I can. You look a bit like a sleeping or possibly dead astronaut. You're a very dead thing. You're an astronaut standing around looking bemused. An astronaut floating in space. Can I can move you, but I can't twist you round like we could in the product photo for our hardware products. And you're just someone in a suit on what looks like a planet of wheat. Who do we want? Quite like you. Can I move you that way? If I actually move the background as well. There. Does that look good? Do we want to zoom in on him more? Yeah, believe it. I could spend days playing with that. Oh, and we've got fonts to choose from as well. Oh my goodness, this is a design exercise as well. That doesn't work. That's interesting. That's too small. Oh, we can't change the size of it though. I like those fonts, but I don't think that works for this game. Well, that looks interesting. I wish it was bigger. That's a kind of martial artsy kind of font, isn't it, I think. It's amazing what you... Ooh, that looks good, but why can't it be bigger? Oh, that looks like a sort of horror font, doesn't it? Those kind of spacey. Definitely. Again, I could be spending days here, but I probably ought to get on with the game so that you can see where this ends up. I quite like that. That will do, I think. Yeah, if we come... Oh, that's a bit more gothic though, isn't it? That's quite nice. But I want it to be bigger. Well, Corp, yeah. And we can... Ooh, that's a bit bloody, but... As much as I like red... I think white works best on there, to be honest, doesn't it? Yep. Okay, that's our game cover. Not quite sure what that... Maybe that's a place where you stick the price sticker. Okay. And... Oh, they're doing stuff. They're working on the game. Okay, but other stuff is happening as well. So what have we got here? We can't do you, hardware contract. Oh, there's our game development. Excellent. We haven't finished that contract yet. Clean the cards. There's no cards to clean. What's our... Oh, you're looking for contracts still. That's fine. We could accept you. Oh, we can finish you. That's fine. I'm in pause mode. That's why we're not moving anywhere. Let's get on with this. Our researcher was really tired, weren't they? So they needed to take that long break. Okay, now we've got dials on here, so presumably this development dial here will fill up as they complete development, and this kind of counts down to our release deadline. Could be. We'll keep on delivering these hardware contracts. We've got those machines in the factory next door just pumping out components. We ought to have them create some money from them. We'll decline you. Oh, my research is back. Hello. Oh, we need to do some marketing. Right, a budget. A marketing budget. How much do you think we should spend? 30 grand? And how much for the game? 9. Apparently people don't like those whole numbers. Apparently marketing and pricing surveys have shown that people are much more likely to buy a game priced at £19.99 than they are at £20. They just think, yeah, but it's less than 20 quid, so that's good value. Whereas 20 quid, I'm not sure I want to spend that much. Psychology, it's crazy. That's a stupid thing to say, really, but there you are. I've said it. Marketeer is working on space. No, sorry. Oh, it disappeared too quickly. That was a ludicrous. You carry on working. Oh, you've finished working on Space Terry, or you've done the marketing. Marketing is fun. I just love that silly little. Is that the boss or something? I don't know. Is that the hidden truth that our players will be trying to find? Who knows? Right, we can accept you and deliver you. I'm earning loads of money here. A researcher, or you need to. Let's get some more game topics. Cyberpunk. Let's go cyberpunk. Fortunately, my engineer is sat here idle. I could sack him, I suppose. And save some money, but I'm not that mean. Oh, we've finished another hardware contract. Can't do you. Can't do you. Can't do you. We can do you. Oh, good. We have run out of components. Slightly. Oh, we need to start manufacturing. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, the deadline. It looks like that's... Oh, it's red now. Oh, they changed colour. Cool. Sad Game Studios are telling us we need to start manufacturing physical copies for our launch. But how many are we going to need? I don't know. 1,000? Oh, this isn't a very granular dial, is it? How many do you think we need for our first game? We'll start with what is close to 10,000. Oh, our pre-order is only 381. Yeah, that's not so good. No, but we've got a way to go yet before it needs to be released. So we've researched Cyberpunk, that's fine. Oh, let's research something else then. We're just too good at this. Spying. Okay, any more contracts to do? No. Oh, look. Development and deadline appear to be in... Oh. We are running out of time, but they're, again, slightly inadequate grammar. We are running out of time, but there's still work to do. Should we delay the game? By the look of these dials, assuming they're accurate, I don't think there's need for much of a delay at all. Let's delay by 2 days. See if that makes any... I mean... Ooh, the campaign. Can't spell campaign. These things are moving along. Do they need to be... Presumably they need to be full. But the development here is very close to finished. Excellent. And we're reaching the deadline for that. We've researched spying as a game topic. Is our game ready for... Oh, hang on. Has it been released? Oh, it has been released. And we've sold... Well, we sold 7,000... And our net profit is less of a loss than 80 grand. We've lost less than 80 grand. I think that's quite good. Well, that's not bad sales figures for a first game, I think. I don't know. Yeah. Again, it's the kind of the guesswork over expenses and revenue that is kind of obscure in the game at the moment. We don't do that camera there anymore. Okay, so we have completed 1 game out of 2. So let's do another one, shall we? Those sad games that people appear... I don't need to go there. Let's go to games. We'll use sad games. We're quite happy with their last product. We'll spend a little bit more, perhaps. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's do that. And this one will be Let's go RPG, shall we? Okay, let's see what happens there. We'll stay with Ajax Max. Select the topic. Let's go post-apocalyptic, and we're going to name. Okay, I'm just going to do that typing elsewhere, copying and pasting here as well, and we'll be back in a second. Oh, I can't type it all in. Right, I'll be back in a second. Right, there you are. So obviously a limit on the number of characters you can put in there. So we'll call this. We might think of this actually as a follow-up to Space Terror. He's found the truth, and it's not pleasant. We launch again in 46 days. Okay, we still can't choose online or free to play. I'm not sure I want a free to play game yet. Where's the money going to come from? Select the story. And we've done the hidden truth, which was the last game. Defeating the rivals. Alternate history. Redemption. 0 to hero. Yes. Select a campaign. Again, we'll give it a 15-hour campaign. I think I selected that last time. Who knows? We won't have quests this time. We'll have exploration, perhaps. Yeah, on there. We'll use a live. Should we use a live orchestra this time? Let's do that. And this is going to be. We used real-time strategy last time, didn't we? We will use stealth. Yes. Dynamic AI, of course. Select controls. Basic as opposed to motion. Primary game. And this is going to be survival again, I think. Select art. RPG. I think the characters need to be good as well. But I do want a really good environment. So let's see if we can make that a balanced development. Again. Stylized, select characters, multiple main characters. Let's try that. And the environment, we were in space last time. Mythology, fantasy, jungle, alien. It could be an alien planet. Could be alien planet. We'll do that. Again, dynamically generated. Ooh, lots more sexy backgrounds. I'm not sure about this character at the front though. Okay, what have we got here? No. Ooh, that looks good. Now let's move you out of the way. It's kind of a hand, isn't it? Or that. I don't have much. You do have more zoom control. Yeah, okay. No, that's a bit dull. Which direction is this going in? No, I don't really like that. Or just a colour. I quite like that one. Yes. But as a character, I don't want some weird, freaky Grim Reaper on a swing. No. That looks a bit too fighty for me. And I have no idea what you are. That's kind of echoing the background, so no. Ooh, did I say post-apocalyptic at some point? I can't remember. I'll have to go back and watch the recording again and tell you what I know. Or a single character. Oh, you're quite good as well. Seeing as we picked multiple characters, I think having these two guys, that will be good. Can we zoom in a bit? Zoom in a bit. Yeah, and move them. I like. They look dramatic. I like that. But obviously the white font doesn't work on here. I'm not sure red does. Black. Could use black. Purple's a bit too friendly, too comforting. Green and turquoisey, cyan, bluey kind of colour. No, black. It's got to be black, I'm afraid, here. Yep, so we'll save you. And we're away. Good. Oh, it looks like we're still selling copies. Oh, 2 copies a day. Is that? Okay. Well, we'll leave it there. This picking up money, presumably. Okay, hardware contracts. We're still working on these. We'll accept you. Deliver you. Still making lots of money. Can't do you. We can do you. And we'll deliver you. Yeah, do you. Oh, I like those machines, those robots in the back room. I love them. Keeping me in the style to which I'm accustomed. Keep our researcher busy. A prison on the planet of terror. Yes. The lead developer is still working at stuff. Are you guys actually algorithms? Algorithms. Looks like it's still doing things. Just it's on pause again. That's why they're not. Something's happened. Why have I lost focus of my screen? Oh, I don't like this. Okay, so I've got. Why are you not disappearing? Something's obviously. I think it looks like something has popped up, but it's not letting me get beyond it. Oh, this is kind of frustrating, isn't it? Ah, a hidden dialogue box. They're always annoying, aren't they? A marketing budget. We'll spend again a bit more on this one, and again we'll use a discount price. We use a very competitive price of $19. Confirm that. All right, now things carry on working. Bad design, guys. We can do you. Yep. We missed out what our marketing. We didn't see what the icon was for our marketing of the game. Oh, I missed that. It was kind of cute. Ridiculously silly, but cute nonetheless. The little guy we had for marketing our previous game, Space Terror. So we've now researched prison. You could take a break, I think. You've been quite busy. Oh, does that mean we've finished selling that game? Can we get any information on it? Ajax Vision, Ajax Max, fans, strength. Ooh. Okay, our cameras have got many more fans, but no strength. Our franchise has got very few fans, 75, but a lot of strength, I think. So we sold. That looks like over half. Yeah, definitely over half of our stock. But does that mean we can't sell any more? That is disappointing. Done. That's a bit bold, isn't it? That's a bit. Yeah. No soft edges to that. That's it. Job's done. Over. Finished with. Kaput. Nick. Right. Let's move this on. This looks like this episode is going to be rather longer than I expected. Sorry about that. We can still do some more of these hardware contracts though. Okay. Yeah, we can do you. Do you. Oh, manufacturing. Excellent. So again, how many? Should we go 10? 13,000? That's the same as we had before. The question is, will this game sell? Oh, pre-order is a lot higher. That's a good sign. What's the next step up from 13? 17? Ooh. I've got 7.5 million in the bank. Let's order those. Actually, thinking about that, 7 million. Did I spot somewhere earlier or we can unlock more. Now I don't know if this has any impact on this stage of the game, certainly in the tutorial. We're a European company, West Europe. Should we go to East Europe as well? Now whether that improves our audience, the potential user base for our products, I don't know. Let's research some more game topics, shall we? Sports, something completely random. Okay, our deadline's approaching. We can do more hardware contracts. Yeah, not that one though. Ignore that one. We can do you. We are running out of time, but there's still work to do. Ooh, actually, that is quite a gap, isn't it, between the deadline and development. Yeah, you're going to need more than a couple of days, I think. If I give you 5 days, well, I can't move this box out of the way. Oh yeah, this does look a lot poorer in terms of completion objectives to our first game. That must be the live orchestra. Maybe they take the time just organising those guys. Pre-orders are still this. Have we still got delays? Okay, 3 days. That's just, I'm not giving you any more for the mod. Oh, hang on. What? Ah, right. So our second game has presumably, is on sale now. So that's the end of the tutorial. Okay, now if I remember correctly, a lot of people were complaining the tutorial was far too long and tedious, which it kind of was, certainly when the game first hit early access mode. So the developers switched things up a bit, and you could go straight into sandbox mode if you wish to. You could bypass the tutorial. So I think you know enough. I'm never sure about that. Now go out there and let's become the #1 company. Some hints. Try releasing one of the big products, PC, phone, console, and don't outsource. Using the factory to produce things, not just components. Use the machines in the factory. Excellent. Right, I still want to see how our game is doing. Ooh, it's sold. Yes. Oh, we spent so much on it though. We're losing a bucket load of money. But that's it. That's the tutorial. So the question is, do I continue this game in sandbox mode? Do I start afresh and look at all the other capabilities of the game within sandbox mode? Or do we call a halt for the moment while the game is still in development until the next update and see what that brings? My thinking is that's what I'll do, is I'll wait for the next update to the game and then reappraise a new series of Tech Corp. There's a lot going on here, and the bugs we've seen in this current early access state are frustrating. But for one thing, the move between factory and office, the resetting of stuff in there can be a nightmare. I don't know if that affects obviously the tutorial, the sandbox mode. But let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed this game, it'd be great to hear from you, either by simply a like, a thumbs up button. That's always welcome. Even better though, if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, whether you think I should... Oh my goodness, sales suddenly picked up. How did that happen? Oh no, they've picked up from 3 to 10. Okay, forget that. No, so if you think I should continue with a new sandbox game and run that, or wait a bit for the new update, just let me know what you think of the game and what I should do perhaps in presenting you with more content for Tech Corp. Drop a note into the comments box below. And finally, of course, if you've not already subscribed, please do. You could do that now. Click that subscribe button and then you'll know when I upload another one of these perhaps, another Tech Corp game, or any of my other series here on Ajaxpost Plays. But from me, thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you again soon. But until then, bye bye for now.